So, guys,
We're watching the Queen's funeral.
what
The Queen Elizabeth has officially
fish
passed away.
passed away.
Yeah. My mom went to see
Yeah.
the coffin.
She was there for 12 hours.
15.
Wait,
She
15?
was there for 15 hours. Which is nice, I understand. It's part of history. You're gonna be.
Yeah, but
I might state anyways like this. I won't be standing in a queue. I will not be able to stand in a queue from 9 o'clock.
yeah, but don't you think that for other people, royal families,
Yeah.
it's like a religion? You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
still a state
Yeah.
funeral.
Yeah.
I believe the funeral actually brought a lot of people together, unity
It is,
in
definitely.
in a certain level of understanding.
What?
What?
Oh, look at that.
Kate.
Kate looks nice.
Yeah, Kate looks nice.
Every time you talk, the baby.
The
just
baby,
crazy.
every time I talk, the baby moves.
Crazy. Like,
Crazy.
I know that voice.
That's your daddy, baby. That's your dad. Our parents, they're fans of the royal
Oh my
family.
god. Yeah. My mom is a royalist. My mom is a huge fan of the royal family. She adores literally all of them. I don't think there's one that she goes, oh, I don't like you. Maybe a little bit, maybe King Charles right now. She might be like, oh, I don't know, but she absolutely loves all of them. Like she can't afford them. It's adorable.
Yeah.
I remember on the Queen's Jubilee, the Queen's Diamond Jubilee, my god, my mom, she made us like go all the way to Hyde Park because there was like a big screen there. We decorated our house with the flags. We had like flags running off as we bought the flags. I still have the flag that says Queen Elizabeth and Diamond Jubilee thing.
You still have
I
it.
still have that. I had to accompany her, even when she went to see the funeral and she called me, she said she's going. I felt bad because normally I would accompany her to these things and I couldn't. And she's like, oh, I'm going, but I'm going by myself. I was like, oh, bless her. These are the things she used to do with me, but I am, unavailable at the moment, so.
Pregnant.
Yeah. She met someone in the queue though, that,
But this what I'm saying,
my
like,
mom
this
is
brought people
international.
together. Our mother, or Nina's mom, I call her mom anyway. She went out, met someone,
And then
like
they chilled
from
together.
differently.
Yeah.
But this what I'm saying to you. This funeral definitely brought me to understand other perspective of English, British history.
Yeah. You know who makes me, whenever I see Charles, I actually feel sorry for him? He actually looks like he's hurt.
Charles is hurt. I saw him cry.
Like, compared to every single one of them, Charles actually looked like the one who's truly heartbroken, And we can say, oh yeah, he's waited 73 years to be king and finally he's got the crown and, it's all he wanted and all that. But I remember watching an interview with him when he was young, in his 20s, and they asked him a question about, when he would be king. And he said, do you understand, for me to be king, my mother has to die.
Yeah.
So it's like, when I saw him, I was reminded of that interview, and it made me feel really bad for him. I was like, it looked so frail. Like, do you know how heavy that is for you to carry that all your life, just thinking, oh, one day I'm gonna be king? Well, yeah, one after my mom dies.
Yeah, but my thing was like when the prince, the 9 years old prince, and the young one as well. George, and the young one, the Charlotte, the young one, Charlotte, innit?
Yeah.
My thing is that they had to watch great grandma to going through that moment. And let's talk about how the Queen even plans her own funeral. I'm like, what the? No, I'm good.
I would.
Yo, definitely would.
Plan my
You definitely would. I want my flight to be in this yellow. I want.
You're not coming. You said a full my
It's
funeral.
funny how you focusing people not coming.
Yeah, you said a full my funeral. I'm haunting you for life. You're not coming. You better come. You better come.
I'm loving the ceremony so far.
Yeah, me too. I like the whole ceremonial march. The soldiers, the army, the Navy and all that. It's nice to see.
Yeah, I love it. I like that. But would you tell our child about royal family?
Well, he or she, well, they'll be born here.
Exactly.
They'll have no choice than, to know about the royal family.
No choice. The same way parents choose what to teach their children.
Can you imagine our little child going on the street and then, let's just say she goes to school right? Which she wants. She goes to school, and they're like, "Oh, Princess Kate is coming to visit." Like, who the hell is Princess Kate? They'll be like, "You don't know."
No, besides that, obviously, the royal family is too big. No,
Exactly.
someone not. But I'm saying, in this house, would you be the one? Actually, people can learn things from the TV, thing like that. I'm saying, would you?
100%. I would tell them. I would.
Why?
You know,
Why?
because it's part of, it is part of where she's being brought up. She's in this country. She's living here. She has to know this country.
This is it. So it's important. Yeah. Like, I know my mom was fan of royals, but she never actually taught us anything about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it was her personal thing. Dude.
Personal. No, my mom was there, but my mom pushed it onto us, like,
Mom still is.
She is. And I'm talking about when we were younger. She was passionate about, making sure we know, the whole essence of this country, about the royal family, about, the prime ministers and all that stuff.
Tony Blair was one in my house. What's the other guy?
Gordon Brown.
Yeah, that one as well.
My goodness, you know what? It's so funny because our parents, they come in and they fall for these people, for the image that they give, of course. Like, my mom is the biggest Tony Blair fan. I don't think she understands what Tony Blair has done. I don't think she understands that the whole Tony Blair thing about
saga.
Because she's a Labour Party supporter.
Of course she is.
And she's a big Tony Blair fan. Yeah.
Actually, I did not mind Tony Blair.
Listen, it's charismatic.
I did not actually mind Tony Blair, to be fair.
It's charismatic.
It's Theresa May, I did not mind her either. The thing she was talking about, people was unfamiliar with. Like, get a job. What the get a job?
Yeah.
Imagine now the Queen met all these prime ministers. She been in power for 75, 70 years old?
73 years.
73 years old. No, you sure?
73.
73? Imagine how many prime ministers she actually met.
Yeah. 15?
And also, not just that, the saga, the troubles and fight and the war.
Yeah.
And even when Theresa May was crying on the television when she resigned.
Yeah.
Imagine that though.
Yeah. You know what I'm remembering? I'm just thinking about right now.
Yeah.
This woman worked until her last breath.
Yeah.
She was
my
2
days.
days.
That's true,
2 days before she died, she was meeting the new prime minister.
Yeah. And she was taking pictures. She went on an event. She took pictures about a couple of days before she died.
That's what I'm saying, 2 days before.
Was that event we're talking about?
Yeah, that's when she met the new prime minister. And it's like, she looked so frail. I'm like, wait, you're about to die. You're in bed for like a month. But she was still there, walking, greeting people, when she was literally her life was hanging on a thread that she was about to, because her husband stopped doing public services, a couple of years before he passed.
Yeah, she was still working.
But she was there. She did, say this when she gave her first speech as the Queen. Since she worked for the country until she died.
Right, she broadcast her first speech.
So she actually kept her promise. She absolutely kept her promise, and that is impressive.
Guys, we'll see you to our next video. He's about to give birth soon.
Everybody pop.
Thus,
peace.
It hath pleased Almighty God to take out of this transitory life unto his divine mercy the late, most high, most mighty, and most excellent monarch, Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, and of her other realms and territories, Queen, Head of the Commonwealth, Defender of the Faith, and Sovereign of the most noble Order of the Garter.